Sylvain, you usually work alone.
Yes.
Mainly, you know? Am I right? When you are shooting, because the process of shooting it takes quite a lot. It depends on the cases, but as far as I understand, you're working almost with your camera and
Yes.
without any assistance, or
Yes.
it's like that.
Alone. Yeah.
Absolutely alone. And how do you prepare a film? Like, you have an idea, because what you see in the film is there is a kind of urge to capture the immediacy of the reality, how it's being lived and experienced by a certain group of people who are in a certain situation which almost is injustice. On the other hand, there's a second layer in your films which is absolutely political, but at the same time beyond politics, as we usually understand, which is it is in terms of, I would say, it's a layer of sensibility. Like, you have strange ideas that you put, like a kind of sunflower dream, or in the last one, for instance, when you find in Figures of the War or Figuras de la Guerra, the people who are taking out in the fingerprints. So can you, how a filmmaker like you organize the materials? Because it's absolutely different. You're alone.
For me, at the beginning, I don't separate political and poetical. You know, for me, it's not the same thing. For me, a film is not the same purpose than a political action or a director political action. It's two ways, totally different. But a film deeply is political, but not only political. It's also poetical and aesthetical. It's for me, the cinema is very global experiences. When I make a film, for me, it's a question. It's really the way, the medium that I choose, that I found to try to define myself and understand who am I, what am I doing here on the earth, and try to understand. And of course, in the same time, with this kind of interrogation, you take position, but it's not dogmatic. It's why I think it's very interesting. You can make something with conviction, you can have some riot or emotion like that, but it's totally different than the propaganda film, or you know. It's my challenge. How you can sometimes take position about some aspect of the realities with a lot of determination, and in the same time, it's not propaganda. It's because deeply you believe in something, but of course, it's not the only truth. It's something with a lot of doubt, interrogation, and I think you can take a position with interrogation and doubt. You can take a position with, in the same time, an opening mind. You know, try to follow your path and try to understand and what Spinoza say. You know, try to work on your own conatus and your own path. So in my film, I try to do so. I work about the subject that you said, and also I'm very interested by. I can say that I am interested by the gesture who are created by some people, sometimes totally unknown, and that the society doesn't care. But some very little gesture in the same time, right here, right now, can change some things. So it could be a gesture of a migrant who leaves his country to go in France, or a gesture of a social movement with someone who suddenly, to break the loneliness where he is, go on the place, like in Madrid or like in Paris, and how this kind of people that sometimes nobody cares, in the same time can, by just a little gesture, propose something totally different and very important in the world. I'm very convinced by that, you know. What is important is to try to act something. We don't care about the media, how the gesture is famous or not. What is very important is the intensity of and the necessity of the gesture right here, right now. How this gesture can change a situation, a condition right here, right now. And when I make when I shot the pictures, when I make the pictures, I try to be very focused about that, to try to be to understand, and in the same time to try to understand what are my feeling, how I can translate that. So you have the first step, of course, you are like that, you are a kind of confrontation with the reality, with a lot of interrogation, you try to be focused to understand, and after you are in the position of the post-production, you edit what you had produced, how you can play that, you understand your own feeling, you know, you have and it's a very deep process like that, with different relation with the space and the time. And you can work like that more deeply and try to define your position in the world.
There is something...
And of course, if I can say that, it's not only a political position, it's also a poetical and aesthetical position. What is your feeling, your sensation, how you can translate your sensation. Aesthetical, the etymology is aesthesis, sensation. So, which kind of resources of the medium you can mobilize to try to translate your idea, but also your sensation. For me, it's the black and white, the avant-garde film, so you know, a lot of things like that. But it's to try to work with the medium to try to define your own vision of the world, and also, of course, your representation of yourself against the representation of the that the society can have about you. You know. And it's a big fight, because every day we are crossed by the spirit of the time, by you know. So it's a work every day. It's a work to try to define your own existence, to think about yourself, and to try to be, to try to give you your own existence.
You, as a filmmaker, I always wonder, I had interviewed like 2 or 3 times by written interview. This is the first time I am doing in front of a camera, and I never ask you that. Do you think, or do you feel connected with any tradition in cinema? And which is the tradition that you are connected with?
Which kind of films? Which kind of filmmaker?
Yes, and you know, every filmmaker, for me, when there is a big filmmaker, and for me you are one of those, there is always a kind of, you are not alone, you're thinking dialectical with some other filmmakers in your career. So who are they?
All the avant-garde films, for example. For many, I think I watch and I watch again and again the film of Jean Vigo, Jean Vigo's films. I watch all the surrealist films, I watch the avant-garde. I love all the tradition of the film of the city films, you know, the film of the city, you know, Vertov, Früdman, like that, but also the other one, Molinaggi, Manuel de Oliveira. I like a lot the classical films like Murnau, Dreyer, Dovzhenko, a lot Dovzhenko. And after what we call the experimental films, you know, when I start the film, I saw a lot of films, but when I start really my activities, I took the decision to make film when I was 18 years old, but I have done the possibilities to make the film before, so I start 20 years ago, you know, so it was late. So, and when I start 20 years ago, I saw a lot of films, and one day, it's a good story, it's a nice story. I didn't come from the cinephilia. You have a lot of filmmakers who come from the cinephilia, not me. I watch a lot of films, but I didn't come from the cinephilia. I didn't consider the cinema as a hand, as the world in itself. You know, for me the cinema is a medium. You know, is a way, but it's not a finality. And one day, so I didn't came a lot in the Cinémathèque, French Cinémathèque, something like that. And one day I remember I was in the Grand Boulevard in Paris, and I took the decision to go in the Cinémathèque. I don't know why, because I never go in this place. And I saw Sur les cimes tout est calme of Angela Ricci and Javan Jagenica, the experimental Italian filmmaker. And I was totally... I saw a film that which approached a little bit the cinema that I would like to see, you know. Experimental, very deep, beautiful, kind of elegy, poetical, with no sound, you know. And in the same time I work a lot about, you know, the German philosopher, Walter Benjamin, about the philosophy of history. And when I saw the Däniken works, you know, I said, it's not possible, you know. If Benjamin was alive, he will write about, he should write about the Dänikens, you know. For me it was very a connection. And it was very important for me. So I like this kind of films. The film with a political and poetical content, and at the same time a very deep exigence in terms of cinematographic forms, you know. I like my work. I try to testify about some experimental process of form of life, of new form of life, immigration or in social movement, in an experimental cinematographic way. You know, I think it's very important to try to testify about some experimental form of life with an experimental approach of cinema. You know, it's a kind of dialectical like that, and it's really a joy. You know, and like that you can have some very strong political position, but it's not closed, it's always open, and in the same time for me it's very poetical, it's very important for me.
This is the end, and thank you very much.
Right.